Hey guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single. So this reading, as you know, is an 8-card spread, and it is meant for those of you that are super single and are not dealing with anybody. So let's look into why you are currently single. All right, and next we'll look at who is coming towards you. Next we'll look at when. And then we'll look at advice. All right. Okay, so the reason you are currently single, I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So I feel like maybe you've been disappointed. It's possible that you continuously attract people who are maybe in relationships or people who are unavailable. It also could have something to do with some sort of cultural differences. There also could be issues with someone's family, like maybe family is an obligation, or family doesn't like the type of people that you bring home. But it does look like you have just been disappointed. And I kind of feel that you have been maybe focused on getting things on your own. Maybe you have been working some sort of a job and just trying to focus on establishing some sort of security in your life. But for whatever reason, I kind of feel like you're, upset with yourself, or you're beating yourself up, blaming yourself for certain things not working out. And you also could just be stuck in the past. Maybe there's something going on where you haven't forgiven yourself, or maybe you are still fixated on a previous relationship that didn't work out in the past. I just feel like there is a lack of emotional connections that you could be making as well. Like maybe you're connecting with people who meet all the boxes, or it looks good on paper, but then when you actually, interact with this person, there's no connection, there's no emotional connection, there's no spark. You also may have stopped looking just because, maybe you just feel a little hopeless, and, you've just been too much into your feelings. I do feel that, whenever we get this, that there's opportunities out there. You will find love again. There will be good people out there, but I feel like maybe you have not found it yet. But you're more so focused on your losses and not paying attention to what could be. Yeah. Yeah, you could be too focused on work. Now, also, this could be coming from the perspective of the person that is in your energy. Like, there is a possibility that someone is interested in you, but they are currently committed to someone else. Maybe this is someone who is in a relationship and feels stuck. They're unhappy, but at the same time, they're loyal. So it could be that your person just the timing isn't right. This person has to go ahead and fulfill this relationship first. And, once they fulfill that relationship, then they can come forward. Yeah. All right, so let's see who is coming towards you. All right, so you have the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So first off, I kind of feel like there's more than one person in your energy. And I feel like every time you get a reading to find out who's coming towards you, you keep getting like mixed energies or mixed signals. And that could be because there's two people coming towards you. Excuse me. I also feel that certain details are not meant for you to know just yet. Something is still kind of like up in the air or undecided. I feel like it's just not quite time. Like I said, it's just too early to say. I kind of feel that certain decisions that are going to be made could affect the people that are coming towards you. So let's say somebody was on their way to you, but you decided that you wanted to move and now you're no longer in the same vicinity as that person. They don't know how to find you. So it's kind of like a situation where the fate is still kind of being shuffled right now. Another thing I'm getting is that you may have had some sort of a dream, or like the answer has already been revealed to you in a dream, or maybe you just intuitively already know who your person is or have a feeling of who is coming towards you. And you're just kind of waiting for that to play out or manifest. Another thing this may be talking about is the person who keeps coming in and out of your life. So there could be someone who is, there's always some sort of on off again relationship. And unfortunately, that could be, the person that is coming towards you. Somebody that you already have this on off again energy with. Maybe you want that person and hope that it works out. Maybe not. I feel like this is also indicating that there is something unstable in regards to your love life. It may depend on what you want to manifest. It's kind of like maybe you're having to really focus on what you want in order to call it in. I feel like you're also having to be ready to receive as well. Like you have to ask yourself, do you really want a relationship, or are you only wanting a relationship because you have been seeing other people in relationships or getting married or what have you? Do you really want that for yourself? If you do want a relationship, do you know what type of relationship that you want? Do you want a traditional relationship, or do you think you want a traditional relationship? So I feel like there is something that you're needing to focus on. Or maybe you just like being single, or you keep going back and forth. Do I want to be in a relationship, or do I want to remain single? Now also, the person coming towards you, I feel, could be intuitive or psychic, maybe very private. Something about them could be very mysterious. This person might have like hidden talents. You might feel that you have some sort of spiritual connection with this person, You might start having heart palpitations before they appear to you or come into your life, or when they're thinking about you. You can possibly feel it. I feel like this person's possibly been appearing to you in a dream, or this person's been visiting you in dreams. It's possible that this person is a water sign or has like strong water elements in their chart, because I feel like they're very intuitive, they're very nurturing, um, they're very sensitive, and they're quiet. I feel like they're quiet, and they also could be socially awkward. This person might actually be very shy and socially awkward, matter of fact. I feel like this person has a hard time coming forward, or they keep changing their minds. Maybe you already kind of know who this is, and this person just keeps sending mixed signals. Yeah, I would pay attention to dreams though, especially after the reading. Like, pay attention to what you notice in a dream, or even what you hear in a dream. Maybe you're not seeing something, but you hear something. Um, yeah. I kind of feel that when you do meet this person or when they come forward, it seems like it may have something to do with, well, timing wise. We'll get to timing, but timing wise, it seems like it has to do with like a new moon. I also feel like something might happen at night. Like, you could cross paths with this person at night. Um, so I don't know if you work a night shift, or if you plan on being out at night. I feel like this person also has a tattoo on the chest, but like, it's a big tattoo. It could be wings going across here. It could be some sort of cursive lettering going like, along the collar, the collarbone. Mm, I also feel this person either grew up religious, or they just like religious symbols. Like, they could be Jewish, but they have a wear cross. Um, something of that sort. Or they could be a Christian, but they have like Islamic um, moon and star on their chain, or something of that sort. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like this person likes religious symbols, but they might not necessarily be religious themselves. All right, so let me see when. So the timing, we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. So timing may have to do with a person, which is always, always tricky. I feel that it depends on when somebody makes a decision for whatever. Is this person going to come forward and talk to you? Are you the one that has to make a move or say something? So I feel like timing has to do with a person. It also could be that this person is going to introduce you to your next partner, and you just have not crossed paths with this person yet. I feel like timing also may have something to do with some sort of like some sort of order or structure. Like, maybe the next time you go to some sort of school, or to the bank, or you go to any type of institution, something that is surrounds you by order and structure. Could be some sort of religious event too, or some sort of organization. It's possible that you have to be invited to something first before you meet this person. So maybe that hasn't happened yet, like you haven't been invited to some sort of event. And when you do get invited to it, you're like, oh, I wonder if this is it. But you might not even recognize it when it happens. It always happens that way. You saw the reading, you're not thinking anything about it. And the next thing you know, once you play everything back, you'll see that, oh, yeah, I did get invited to this event. Or I got invited to, whatever. I got invited back for a job interview. So I feel like it has something to do with, being invited to something as well. Either way, I feel that some sort of secret information is going to be revealed to you. I feel like timing also could have something to do with some sort of federal or religious holiday. Only one, the next one up, we had Labor Day already. That was September, right? So next holiday up, it's not federal, but Halloween is a holiday. And, technically it is something spiritual. So, and then I don't know what day is Day of the Dead. I don't know what official day that is, but just pay attention to the next holiday on the calendar, because that may have something to do with the timing. I'm getting the energy of formal, some sort of formal introduction. Maybe you have crossed paths with this person, but you've never been formally introduced. Maybe you would be someplace formal when it happens. If not in costume, then, formal. Yep. All right, so let's look at advice. You have the King of Cups and the Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this is indicating that, maybe you're needing to put yourself out there, be more receptive. You also may need to channel your fiery energy or your water energy. But especially like with your fire energy, maybe being more confident, maybe being more assertive. I feel like the advice also has to do with some literal people. I don't know. Maybe it's more so talking about the two people that are in your energy field. So it could be a fire sign and a water sign that are in your energy field. Maybe you're needing to just kind of like pay attention to who approaches you. Looking at everything, there's a possibility that there could be some sort of an age gap, or something like opposites attract. But I do kind of feel like there could be an age gap. Somebody also could be a single parent. And I don't know if that's telling you to be prepared for that, especially if that's a big deal to you, somebody having children or a child already. So yeah, I kind of feel like somebody could be like a single parent. I'm also getting the energy of like relax and just have fun. Don't take something so seriously. And I feel like you do need to trust your intuition, or maybe pay attention because you are going to receive some sort of a sign. I just feel like you'll know when it happens. And then not only that, but I feel like you won't even really have to ask, because it's like, oh, okay, this person's talking to you. This person's making plans with you. You guys are hitting it off well, you know. So I kind of feel like when it happens, you might not even have to ask. All right, so let's look at the Five of Cups for more clarity. It's possible that you may be disappointed still because you didn't receive some sort of answer or a response. Maybe you were let down. You had some sort of expectations. Okay, I see that somebody regrets some sort of decision that they made. It's possible that you had an opportunity to be in a relationship at one point, and for whatever reason, based off of your decision, I don't know, but you regret whatever that decision was when you had the chance. And then again, I could be picking up on the energy of somebody who feels like they missed an opportunity with you. Maybe you did communicate with someone or initiate communication with someone, but they passed that opportunity up. Now they are regretting it. Another reason why you might currently be single is, again, dealing with some sort of obligations. Like something's going on. Maybe you're having to deal with more important things. And although I know, like, you're looking at the reading, you're still curious about your love life, but really, maybe there's been some serious things going on in your life. And you haven't really had time to just like focus on a relationship. Maybe you're going through some sort of legal battles. Maybe your finances are in trouble. Maybe there's issues going on with your family, your living situation. So it just seems like maybe, you know, there have been some other things on your mind. Somebody also might be just too depressed and unfocused. Yeah, it looks like maybe there is still some sort of grief that somebody is dealing with. And even though in the back of your mind you are thinking about relationships, you're just too focused on something that happened. Like maybe your life is in shambles, or you know, just things are falling apart. So I feel like somebody is just basically suffering right now and just kind of going through it. So might not be in the mental space for a relationship. I feel like you, if this is you, you might have to take care of some sort of affairs first. Documents, paperwork, sending things off, signatures, just important things. So, yeah, from a spiritual standpoint, it does look like this person's been visiting you. If something has happened, like in real life, I kind of feel like this person maybe knows where you live. So maybe they're like in your neighborhood or in your building. And they are kind of keeping tabs or lingering, or they're always looking for you because they know that you live nearby or that you usually walk the trail at a certain time. Like, I feel like maybe this person is aware of you. And I kind of feel like a secret is coming out, because like when I first started laying the cards down, I heard the cat is out of the bag. So there's a possibility that you might have a clue of who's coming towards you. It might not be somebody brand new, not that you've ever been in a relationship with them, but just say for instance you had a feeling that somebody was into you. It might be that person. um I also feel like the person coming towards you, they're dealing with something right now. They're dealing with some personal things. This person may be coming out of a relationship. Their life might be unstable. Mm, this person is shy. They're secretive. They're quiet. They keep things inside. They don't trust everybody. So they have trust issues. I feel like they want to establish something with you, but there's that fear of rejection. I don't know if there's been a rejection in the past. I'm getting something about a bruised ego, but I don't know if you did it or if at some point somebody's ego just got bruised. I feel like somebody's also struggling with their beliefs or faith. I feel like somebody is just kind of suffering in silence. Mm, it's possible this person has sent you something anonymously. Maybe you didn't pay attention to it because you didn't know who it was. I feel like in general this person's approach is too subtle. Mm, okay, so timing has to do with something coming to an end. Mm, it may again have something to literally do with a water sign, especially Scorpio. Um, hmm. I kind of feel like spiritually something's going on with somebody who's crossed over, and like they are working to bring you and another person together. And that might be where the formal introduction comes from, or like you haven't been introduced to this person just yet. Timing could have something to do with Scorpio season. or any water season. I feel like, again, a dream could have, I feel like a dream could have something to do with the timing. Like the minute you have a dream about this person or a relationship or just something about a dream, and then this person comes into your life. I kind of feel like when you dream it, you know it's near. And I still feel like there's two energies coming towards you. Yeah. Timing, again, if somebody is in a relationship too, especially more so on their end, if you're super single watching, this person has to wait until they're done with the relationship that they're in. And like I was saying, it does have to do with timing. And whatever the case, I feel that this meeting is destined to happen. It's something that is already written in the stars. It just hasn't played out yet. If you study astrology, I feel like there's a certain transit that's going to trigger this meeting between two people. I feel like you should also expect the unexpected because something's going to catch you off guard. Maybe about the way the two of you cross paths. I feel like it's going to catch you off guard. And I do feel like you should, follow your intuition. Just kind of like see where something goes or play it by ear. I don't know if it's because you're going to be hesitant initially. But I feel like you have to let your guards down and just like play something by ear. I kind of feel like you're also having to keep an open mind. You might realize that something is exactly what you manifested. Yeah, so after you cross paths with this person, you might want to pull out any old vision board possible to see like what is saying or if they fit that description in some way. And likely they do. Yeah, because and like one of my beliefs in manifestation is that what it really could potentially be, is just a theory, is that you have tapped into something in the future. You tapped into something that you already saw that was yours, or you saw this life that you had in the future. And so when you manifest it, it kind of feels like, oh, I manifested this because, this is what I've been wanting. But I feel like maybe what's going on is that you already have been tapped into some sort of future event for you. So, but either way, it's going to seem like, wow, like this is unexpected. I didn't see it happening this way or playing out this way. I'm getting something about a literal ride, like a Ferris wheel. So I don't know if you're going to some sort of event and you experience something kind of magical. All right, so let me look and see if there's anything else that I'm picking up. But I feel like that is pretty much it. Yeah. All right. So hopefully some things resonated, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.